All right, all right. I think I cannot speak too loud. When I get too excited, and COVID still got me here. All right, so I'm gonna calm down, have a soft voice. All right. Can you see something special over here? You see what we can factor here? Oh my God. All right. So I hope my coughing gave you some time to think, not distracting you. All right. So we're gonna have negative x squared being factored out. Okay. So we always love to get the most out of it because we want to keep the first term inside the parentheses as a positive term, number one. Number two. Now, I hope you can see something special over here. If you cannot see something special over here, well, that implies a bigger problem. Okay, now this is totally about how honest you are to yourself. If you look at x squared minus 9 and you are not thinking about x plus 3 and x minus 3, okay? If there's not a connection, then I would say you need that connection. As a pre-cal student, you need that connection if you want to walk into an ACT or SAT test. You need that connection if you want to continue in math. And this connection, it's not hard. Okay, it's not hard. It's just that it's called the difference of two perfect square. You can just Google it. See more. Okay, it's just the more you see, the better it is. It's like a language. The more you see, the better it's going to be. Okay, so make sure you are able to see something like this. Okay, even more complicated stuff. Make sure that you know how to see something like not just x squared. I mean, it could be x to the fourth power, x to the fourth power minus what is it called? 16, for example. Okay, like this becomes x squared plus 4, and then x squared minus 4, and then the x squared minus 4 would further get factored into x plus 2, x minus 2. I'm telling you, this is a classic factoring problem. Okay, you see something raised to the fourth power, you know that it is one of those things. Okay, it won't be something very peculiar, but it's all about your exposure. Okay, there's not much going on out there. All right, so so now we have the factored form. We have it. Okay, we have the factored form, and then well, let's see how we do. We have negative x squared, x plus 3, x minus 3. So we have some roots here. We have negative 3 and plus 3. For those, they both have the multiplicity of 1, since they're just having the first power. We only have the root of 0 having a multiplicity of 2, which means that as we approach to the root of 0, we're going to have a little bounce. We have a negative x to the fourth power, meaning that we're going to start low and end low. So we will go ahead and make this graph, okay? So go ahead. Now it's a straight pass through because of the multiplicity of 1. And then it's going to come back down right here, bouncing at 0. And then it's going to turn again. And then we have the final touch of the graph. And that will be it, okay? So it's very straightforward, okay? So again, it's really a little extension from level 1. It's just that, hey, can you factor something first, and then you can graph. That's it, nothing more. Yeah, nothing more. That's that's really it. Okay, let's take a look at one more example since we are here. This one, okay, this one you can see, I'm gonna let you take a look at it and see what you can factor, okay? Ooh, my voice getting better, yay. All right, all right, all right. So we have 3x to be factored out. So you have x squared minus x and then minus 6. All right. So not sure about how good you are with the factoring. But I would say that simple factoring, you've got to be good. Okay. You've got to be fast, by the way. Okay. I mean, if you are new, if you think that you are a bit shaky, that's fine. Just take a weekend. Just take one weekend and dedicate about 45 minutes. Okay. At a minimum, 45 minutes. Get a worksheet, file online, plenty of them. Okay. And like my standard is this for factoring like this, how many seconds are we talking here to get it factored completely? I would say maximum of 3 seconds. Okay. Now, I'm not saying you have to be 3 seconds when you start practicing. No, but you need to know you need to get there. Okay. It's all about the thought process. The more you think, the more you get used to, like just like speaking. The more you speak, the better it's going to be. Okay. So the degree, it's 3. The sign is positive. So it's going to start low and it's going to end high. And we got 3 roots here. They all have a multiplicity of 1, which is nice. There's no bouncing special turn. So we have a 0 root. We have a positive 3 and we have a negative 2. So it's a very simple graph that we are creating here. And done. Yay. All right. So very straightforward. Okay. So but I'm gonna tell you, your factoring skills, the clock is ticking. Okay. And we are just talking about simple factoring. A is equal to 1, right? Just x squared. I'm not talking about anything. I mean, they could be, but at the minimum, x squared plus or minus something, plus or minus something. All right. So got to do that. Got to do that. All right. So we're gonna conclude this video here. There's another video coming up. That will be for we're gonna play a little bit about combining functions together, and then you grab that composite function. No, not composite, just a combination of functions. So nothing complicated, but just a little difference in the showing. Okay. So click the next video.